Pasi, pasi, inin. Pasi, pasi, kona, kona, pasi, pasi,
You guys should show me love today. Oh. One big Nigerian superstar artist is here. My where I am, and I'm meant to be with him now, but I still think I can't deal with him for life. I hope you get 100 billion. Amen. Blame dear man. Amen. Oh. I don't know. Amen. Let me not see them. I claim it. Amen. All right, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. To all my wonderful people that have come out here tonight again on the Emir Sirdam show. It's good to have you guys on the platform. Let me post this up here. I like this. It's encouraging. Okay, the show has started. Yeah. Well, thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm coming. Hide this. Let me hide this. All right. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for joining us one more time today on the Emir Sirdam show. Wonderful people have put pressure on you guys. I'll try to make sure today's show is not as long as possible because tomorrow is going to be a busy day for me. And also tomorrow is the violence space. So and we start early on the violence space. So I have to really have time for that. But thank you to all of you that have joined us. On podcast platforms. That is true. That is true. Thank you, Ami. Please send me a DM. Let me know how I can go about that. Please send me a DM on that. Thank you so much. Thank you. But guys, thank you so much for joining us again tonight on the Emir Sirdam show. It's a beautiful day from my side of the world. I hope you guys are also having a great day. I hope things are going well with you guys. Let's jump into today's show. But before we go in, as I always do here, I try to set the ground rules for how we operate in this house. For all our newbies, all our newcomers, as I always say every time I start this show, if you're watching my screen, you will see I see the kind of people that are coming in here, and they're just new people that I have not seen before. New set of people come on my life every day. Either from the FYP or I don't know how they see it, but I think it's from the TikTok algorithm, which is I think is one of the best algorithms so far on social media platforms. And it boils down to the fact that this is actually an interactive platform. So please, guys, while I'm speaking or while you're joining the conversation, I will indulge every one of you listening to the sound of my voice right now to please share the live, repost the live. That's what I'm doing. I'm going to be doing right now myself. I'm going to be sharing the live and reposting the live myself right now on all my platforms, or everywhere that I have people following. That's what I'm going to do now. So please, guys, I indulge every one of you listening to the sound of my voice on TikTok, on X, on YouTube to please take the next few minutes, next few seconds to please share this live. Let us go viral with this live, please. Let's share the live. I want to see everybody reposting the live right now on your TikTok. Please repost the live. Repost the live, repost the live, repost the live. Let's get more into the conversation because you guys know what we do here now. You know, here the hot. Join us live if you can. Join us live. Yeah. Please let's post, let's share the live, let's get more into the conversation. Right? My exploit people, my ex Rangers. My ex Rangers, I want to see you guys repost the live. Everybody on my ex right now listening to the sound of my voice, please repost the live. Repost the live. Very, 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 very important you guys repost the live. If not, I'm not going to start this show. Repost them, repost. Yes. All right. If you were with us here yesterday, I had a very, very long monologue. I hope I'm not going to have a long one today. I hope I don't go off the tangent. I hope I stay within my ambits. I see all those requesting the mic already. I'm going to bring you guys up. Please just be patient with me. Once I've set the floor going, I'll bring you guys up. And if you want to join the conversation, if you check the banner rolling underneath your screens, you will see how you can join the conversation. It's only on TikTok. Unfortunately, for now, only people that are on TikTok can request the mic or can speak. But if you're on X, if you're on YouTube, you can join in watching. I've not just had the time myself to take this show to Facebook. Hopefully, before the year runs out, I'll do something about that. But let's jump into the conversation today. We're still on the insecurity in Nigeria. And also, something I prophesied yesterday on this platform came to pass today. If you were here yesterday, you know what I said. I talked about how I felt yesterday was one of those psyops deployed by the government to redirect the conversation. If you're in the media, I've been in the media. This should be close to over 10 years in the media, so I understand how attention can be stolen, how attention could be gotten, how attention could be diverted. Very, very, very important. And Nigerians, I say this, Nigerians, especially for us right now that are actually clamoring and wanting to see a change in government, want to see a change, a better Nigeria. I know many of us are new to these conversations. We are new to the terrain. We don't understand how things go. We don't understand how things are. Many of our people that are even on X, on TikTok now, many of us are not more than 5 years old on this platform. Some are even just 3 years, some just 2 years, Some just came in during the last elections and they're here. So they don't understand how these things work or how these things operate. So by the grace of God, with my little knowledge and little information I have, I try to bring it out and just to share, because I know that many people are going to learn on the job. Many people are going to be distracted. Many people are going to be deceived. Many people are going to. My only wish is that how I wish I could just be talking to the whole Nigerians and they all be listening to me. They don't have to agree with me, but just listen. It's either you get convicted or even my APC people that come here, that always come here, they know say I they talk truth. Some will send me DM. I say you're harsh, but what you're saying, they know the truth, right? And me, I just bring out the truth for everybody from a different prism, from the angle of my little media expertise, and I give everything back to God, right? So yesterday when I came out and I was talking about the whole Wike stuff, it was meant to be one of the topics that it was meant to be a topic that would have been discussed normally, off season, off circle. While I want to start the talk, it hit me and I was like, there was a reason why what happened yesterday. And I've always insisted, in fact, everything that I wanted to say yesterday, everything I said yesterday is what I would have said today. But it's good I said it yesterday, so that many people that came here yesterday would have said, if you're here yesterday, you now see things that happened to you, like, we talked about this thing yesterday here. When I insisted and I was like, that whole Wike shenanigans was all just a psyop. If you're on this live yesterday, you see what's happening and I predicted it yesterday. I said that by today, you will see skit makers making skits about it and turn it to a joke. Have you guys seen it or not? Nigeria as a country, if you have studied Nigeria a little bit, we are very, 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 very predictable. So people that don't understand and see how intellectually savvy we are, how we prosper across different nations, when they look at the country, it's in deep contrast. It's because we as a people, when it comes to the matters of the country, we don't think. We don't apply that rational thinking we apply to our personal businesses or our personal dealings. Anything I'll just see, we swallow it hook, line, and sinker. And I think it's coming down from our parents. It's actually because someone like me, growing up, I saw how fixated my late dad was, to the 9 o'clock news, Cyril Stoba, this woman that have turned out to be a bigot, Abike Dabiri. As a kid, I remember these people. I remember always watching the late night news. I remember watching the 7 p.m. PRTV news in Plateau State. I remember all these things, and I remember how in fact, I think my late dad was subconsciously training me, because I was the one that he used to send as a kid to go and buy his newspapers. I'm the one that he would give money. Or I got buy newspaper. I got buy, and then he started with which newspaper? I think Vanguard. From Vanguard, then he went to the Sun. I was always one buying these newspapers for him and bringing him up. Before I bring him home, I'll read I'll see where the newspaper stand arguing. I'll be hearing different conversations. I'll just read the headlines, flip through it, take it home. When he's done reading it, he will give it to me to read as a kid. So growing up, he grew my interest to the things of Nigeria. So things that normally my mates did not know. I was already conversant with such conversations. So it sparked my interest. And when I was going to university, he wanted me to say, don't enter politics, this boy. Don't enter politics. And I stayed out of politics because of that. But right now, I was like, I now understand. Probably that was what God was using him to train me towards that line, just to see Nigeria from a different angle, see how our people could be maneuvered, could be deceived easily. It's a sight to behold, honestly speaking. And if you look at the people that are currently running this country, the people that we have now that are running our country, these are people that are deeply invested in the media for decades, 30 years plus. So they understand the business of media. They call it, if you hear people speak, they say call it television. They call it tell a lie. Tell lie vision. The lie becomes a vision, right? So it's they just put these things in our faces, and whatever we see, we take hook, line, and sinker. So I kept asking myself this, and I was like, is it that anywhere Wike is going to? I was asked some questions so that we prick many of people's listening. I was just ask, is it that anywhere Wike is going to in Abuja, Arise TV will follow him, AIT will follow him, TVC will follow him, channels will follow him. They don't have work. Wike also say, I want to go on. Because listen to what he said yesterday. They called me and told me that a place I told these people to go and his workers, I mean the FCDA people, to go and oversee, that some people stopped them, and he said let him go and see it for himself. Then all of a sudden, Wike is going to go and see who is stopping him from coming. All of a sudden, cameras are with him. Cameras are behind him of all the major TV stations. And Nigerians in our millions fell for that scam. Kai! Oh, more Nigerians to be mugu. You see? Nigeria. Now, if you say Nigeria get money, if you say we get funds, Nigerian people get funds, I believe say Oyinbo go dey play us. This Yahoo they do Oyinbo today. Now they're going to do us. Now we will be clients. Because we do not think beyond what we just see. How did that thing come on social media? A Wike that people know, a Wike that we know. Do you really think that if Wike is going to be disgraced and embarrassed, that Wike is going to be disgraced and embarrassed, that kind of scenario happen? Wike will not make sure that everybody from there they will seize it. Wike that people know, that is very pompous. Wike that people that we know that is very, very arrogant. A man filled with pride. You really think that something like that will happen there? And people with phone, cameras, Wike that controls the Nigerian media. Wike that controls the Nigerian media, and he pays all of them. Wike will not buy off all those cameras, buy off all those clips for him to make it mainstream. Do we really think? We don't think in our country. That was why they planned that thing very well. I made a tweet today. I made a video pushing people to please keep this conversation of end the genocide in Nigeria on. And I summed it up with a very long tweet because I composed like 5 different tweets there. I was just so angry. If I compose that, I'll delete, compose that, this, and because I'm like, we are so easily deceived as a people. We are the best gifts. We are the best gift to any political class, not to talk of an evil, wicked political class. When you have that's why I say that they will build common road, we celebrate them. They will build borehole, we celebrate them. They will pay salary, we celebrate them. We cheer for mundane things. We celebrate mediocrity. As a people, this is not even about APC, PDP. No. As Nigerians, all of us together. That is who we are. So my brother called me this evening. My brother, hopefully he will be on this show. I hope I've sent him a message. I hope he comes. And He called me and he was giving me a different angle to this Wike stuff from his own angle. And what he was saying, I just allowed him, he was finished talking. And I told him, my brother, this angle you're bringing like this is a common angle. It's a known angle. See what happened yesterday. For the first time in the history of Nigeria, I'm saying this again, for the first time in the history of Nigeria's social media conversations, we are having a conversation that has lasted beyond the prerequisite time for conversations to last in Nigeria. I said this yesterday and I'm repeating it today again. For the first time in the history of Nigeria, we are having a conversation that have lasted beyond the prerequisite time for conversations to last in Nigeria. No matter how diabolic the conversation is, no matter how in recent history, let me use recent history because the past history we have had long conversations because it was engineered. These people that have made those conversations stay long are people that understand the engineering of messaging. Messaging is very, 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 they know how to, they're effective message carriers. So that's why it lasted. I'm talking of recently because all the messaging that's going on currently are all organic. We're having organic conversations. And when you're in a scenario whereby conversations are organic, it takes extra things for those conversations to go beyond that prerequisite time. And the people that are running Nigeria today understand these things I'm saying now. They understand that an organic conversation, that Nigerians, normally I say that we have an attention deficiency epidemic in our country. Whereby we don't know, once something don't catch fire for long, we don't get enough likes, retweets, we move on to the next thing. I'm going to call out, I'm not calling him out in a bad light, but in a good way. Just as an example, unfortunately, is my friend, Monye. You guys know Monye on X. Monye was one that put out a tweet yesterday that I saw of Pastor Ezekiel Dachomo's first ever interview. And I was like, wow, that's amazing. I cannot wait to hear what this man has to say and listen to the reactions from Nigeria. I was ecstatic. I was waiting for it because I know that whatever that man said yesterday, at the end of yesterday, it was meant to be trend because this is a man that have no mainstream media organization have given airtime. This man is more popular in the international media than in Nigerian media, in media space. That shows the anomaly of our country first. He's more popular in international media. So yesterday was meant to be a very big moment for Nigerians to really understand what is currently going on in the Middle Belt vis-a-vis northern Nigeria. And Moyera posted that this thing. I was checking through Moye's tweets today. And Wike. Hi! I said, oh my God. Even my brother said, fall for this cow. Even you tell us anything will happen. The after effect when we say we are meant to be having sound bites per 2-minute sound bite, 1 minute sound bite, 5-minute sound bite of what this man said, consistently trending on social media today. It is meant to be on all these our blogs. Nigerians seeing truly what's happening. I don't see them for anywhere. People that I say we are if the kind of champagne where they drink for Aso Rock from yesterday to today. Because for me, I don't feel like it's not yet over. We're still going to continue the conversation, whether we like it or not. My own is just to open Nigeria eyes to understand. Because the moment there's progress in something, and it takes yesterday was very loose. It was if you do trading, you know, they say the chart red, green, green. We're having green. Yesterday was a very bad red. Was a very, very bad red when it comes to how much we were on track in keeping these conversations alive. And hopefully, I hope Nigerians can come. Because I said yesterday, the next day, no, just create scenario. The next thing, they have invited Wike's PA to Arise to Channels TV. They have invited, he will go on Arise tonight to discuss what? Army and Wike. What? How does Army man and Wike fight concern Nigeria? How does How does it affect me and you? Even our principals fell for the scam. He go make tweet about them. How is that an issue? How is that a national discourse? How is Wike, that army man stood up to Wike, a national discourse in any country that of people that are serious, in any serious minded country? How should that even be a national discourse? How should that be? Honestly speaking, I was asking, what is the correlation between an army man signed up to Wike and the insecurity in Nigeria? Or okay, maybe you say that, and the soldiers, that soldier is meant to be in the war front. Or I'm trying to find the correlation. How does it affect we as a people? How does it empower? But they know this, and I made that tweet earlier, and I said, Bulaba was in the room with his people, and they have been crying. Say, for these past 2 weeks, we have not seen Bola and Tinubu talk. Tinubu have not traveled. Tinubu have not left Nigeria. Tinubu have just been static. The only video we saw about Tinubu is like how many, less than a minute video or so, because international pressure is upon his government today. And Nigerians are jumping to the conversation. As of just this weekend, pastors that were not talking before started talking just from this weekend. These conversations that happened over the weekend was meant to trigger this week conversations. Adeboye spoke up. This man that always criticizes other pastors, what is his name? Pastor... Somebody should put that his name. Damini Ebel. He spoke up. I'm going to find this video and play also. He gave his own personal testimony. We saw another very powerful. I played this on Monday, on our live here on Monday. A 15 minutes powerful expose from one other pastor. It had already started going mainstream, so they had to redirect the conversation. And who is that enemy number one of Nigerians? Who is that person that Nigerians hate that is in this government? Who is that person that all of us can, when we hear him, that maybe they slap him or they sack him or they do him something, we will all celebrate and take, because they know naturally in Nigeria we move on. Let me read the tweet from, let me read that tweet from the post, not even tweet, the post of my brother, of Mufasa Tunde Ednot. Mufasa said something to them. I was like, this guy, you get it. You get what I've been saying. Let me find out, please, guys. Just bear with me. Okay, I made it. I was like, Nigerians are so predictable. Okay, Bulaba asked his clowns, how do we change the conversation from this end bad governor and end genocide in Nigeria? If it was protests, how do they change the conversation? They protest, they shoot tear gas, Nigerians will run. It will dispatch. But this is now getting social awareness. People, and many people don't understand might not understand why I'm insisting that this conversation does not die online. People don't understand. Look at the Palestine cries. It was not carried by Palestinians alone. The whole Arab world came out because people were consistently putting out messaging. They were consistently calling out Israel. I'm not coming to tell you that Israel is right or Palestine is right. I'm not giving you sides. I'm not taking sides on this. I'm giving you guys instances of how you secure or how you keep conversations on the mainstream. Is that consistently people are pushing things out. People are rallying out. If you're in the Western world, you see protests going across cities or people with Palestine flags. You see one person, even people that don't even know where Palestine is on the map. That is how you drag attention, and that's how you maintain attention. And if you want to buy attention, especially in Nigeria, it's simple. Just get their number one favorite enemy. They know that this particular conversation is too big for people like our brother, very dark man, to misdirect Nigeria. No, this one pass him. You know, if you tell Nigeria, say, oh, no, not talk about it. There's no genocide. After all, he has already been there and he has testified that truly there's a genocide in Nigeria. So he cannot do it. They had to use somebody that they know that Nigerians generally hate. Let's create a film. Let's give them a movie. Let's give them quick Netflix, sharp Netflix for them. I bet you when we give them this Netflix, by tomorrow, you will see that. And this is engineering. We'll give them this Netflix, we'll create the scene, we'll create the backdrop story, then we'll allow them to react. Problem, reaction, solution. They create the problem, they get the reaction they want, then solution. That's exactly what happened yesterday. So today not said something today, and he said Nigerians the quick move on, Sha, with laughing emoji from VDM and Billord to Ned Woko and Regina Daniel. Immediately, Trump said he's coming to Nigeria. They left Regina and young boy Ned. Now with his Wike and the soldiers. Continue, una they even make my work easier. What story is next? Bye. That is the perfect Nigerian scenario. We are looking for the next story to jump on. We don't have the consistency of character to stay on a topic for so long. If I say that, let's say, if I insist and say, guys, going forward, what we're talking about is insecurity, I bet you that the number of people that will come on this live today, by tomorrow, it will reduce. If I say this week now, let's just do insecurity, by next tomorrow, it will reduce. It will keep dropping. Probably the day that I'll be the only one on the live talking to myself. Because Nigerians, we don't have the character. It is not in us to be consistent in speaking about things that do not affect us directly. Even the ones that don't affect us directly, we'll find a way to move on. That is the unfortunate truth. This is me putting a mirror on ourselves to understand that Nigerian development and the failure of us getting the change we want is because we ourselves are not really ready to sacrifice. When we started this whole Trump conversation, I was one of the first people to insist and say that my prayer and my wish, hope, honestly, is that Nigerians can salvage themselves. But I know our people. And that's why you see when I see most of my brothers talking about Nigerians are these, insulting Nigerians, I don't toe that line. I know Nigerians. I understand Nigerians. All I can keep doing is that if it's a circle of people that are around me, I keep telling them this truth, this hard truth, for us to understand when we are being played, for us to understand when we are being used. If you fell for the scam yesterday, it's not because I am better than you that you fell for the scam. It's probably because you're a Nigerian. Me, self, I fall for the scam. I just come sit back, come think, ask myself questions. I always ask myself questions. I say, if there's something holding Bola Ahmed Tinubu, what is it that they will use to distract us? If you think truly that yesterday a soldier guy stood up to Wike, and in the space of less than 1 hour, there's already rebuttal messages from support. Some people, you see them messages, the same message. It is not the work of this thing. Don't you know his rank? Blah 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 blah. You see the same message, like 10 people posting the same message out. You think they don't understand these things? Then we truly underestimate the propaganda power of Bola Ahmed Tinubu and his government. And we have not learned anything from 2023 up until today. It is okay to, I say that it is okay to fall for a scam. What is not okay is to be in that scam and remain there and be defending and say, no, it's not a scam. I did not fall for a scam. That is the worst set of delusion. If you think truly that Wike woke up yesterday and went somewhere, and Arise TV followed him, AIT followed him, channels followed him, that means they are living with Wike, they are working with Wike. Do you know what it means to summon the media? They will leave what they are doing and come and follow you. Is that it's a predetermined stuff? Are you people really? Are you people for real? God. You people don't understand the country point, you know. I tell you the truth that Nigerians don't understand the country point. We don't understand people we are dealing with. We don't understand people that we are dealing with. People that can use you understand? Media on standby. Media there on standby. People carry phone the video. Wike. You really know? Do you really know who Wike is? An arrogant and that arrogant drunkard. You think that Wike on a very normal day, if Wike was in a gathering and his clip that is going to dent his image is going to go online and he sees people with camera, Wike will not see all the cameras there? You people really think so? They will now come and leak some. Somebody now posted on social media and it now went viral. the same Tinubu that was before election, you're going to say, I'm going to shake like this. You're going to shake. You're going to shake the thing saying they're sick. When they talk say Baba when they shake, they sing Eminado, even forgetting all these movies. They snapping with picture with urine in his abada. They say in the piece of body. People are forgetting all these things. You don't know who Tinubu is. God have mercy. Nigerians, people don't know who you're dealing with. You people as well, many of us are still sleeping. I'm just reminding people that brought for people fake bishops. Are you people forgetting who you're dealing with? In the daytime, not before night. In the daytime, they go carry amboros, carry drunkards, give them cassock, make them wear, come out as fake bishops. Tell you say over 30 bishops have endorsed their government. They never enter power. Do you people understand who you're dealing with? I really want to ask Nigeria a question today. Do you people really understand who you're dealing with? Do you people really understand who you're dealing with? We forget that is one of the greatest gifts the presidency have in Nigeria. Nigerians forget so quick. Nigerians move on so quick. We don't know how to marinate agenda. We don't know how to cook agenda. We don't know how to push agenda. We don't know how to stay on agenda. Because it is hard work. It takes consistency. It takes discipline to stay on a topic that even if you don't like or you're tired of talking about, it takes discipline. We are not a disciplined set of people. That is the unfortunate truth. And that's why we have the kind of leaders that we have today. We are a reflection of the leadership, even if we did not put them in power, but we are, in one way or the other, we enable them. That's why we fought. I predicted it yesterday. I said, last night, I said, by today, you will see skit makers making content with it. I woke up this morning and I saw it. Nas Boy don't do. I go and check Nas Boy only. Over 63,000 likes already. Go and check Governor Munike, don't do own. Thousands of likes already. Others we still do. It will become a trend. Things that meant to disgust us, we turn it to a joke. You are a joke of a country, you are a joke of a people. That is the unfortunate truth. And that is why I will just keep it inside my chest. I will not say, I won't say much. I will just keep it down. I just hope. And that for me is actually why I really believe that we need a great reset in our country. A great reset that we turn things around again. Or around. I don't care if it is taking us back to 1666 or 1670 something. Where if it is if they have to come and take some of us back in chains so that we can probably understand life again. Because honestly speaking, the tunnel is looking very, very, very far because our people are Nigerians. The ones you will expect to know, the ones that have the influence that you expect them to know, they don't know. They don't know. They enable these things. It is insane. It is insane. But let's keep the conversation going because for me, I just hope that we can understand these things that is happening. And I've said it and I keep saying it, that anything you see that is major news in Nigerian TV, it is coming from the government. As long as it's Bola Ahmed Tinubu that is president in Nigeria, don't believe the news. Don't believe the evidence of your eye. What you see is could be misleading. You know that community note of X. This tweet is misleading. Everything you watch under Bola Ahmed Tinubu is misleading. These are career criminals. We are dealing with career criminals that all they know how to do is to create chaos, maintain status quo. Honestly speaking, if this week was going to be a very hot week for them, let's imagine the conversations right now. We are pushing for the end of genocide in Nigeria. The more pressure we put this week, we are meant to put this week, has been diluted, whether we like it or not. Because I was making some people tell that so now we can chew gum and walk. But right now we have been chewing gum. Well, that's one of the analogies that we use as a people to deceive ourselves. We can chew gum and walk. We are in Nigeria when it comes to that kind of conversation is for mature democracy. We are still toddlers. We have not gotten to this. A toddler without teeth cannot chew gum. We are still toddlers. We are not yet at that point where we'll be making adages like you can chew gum and walk. If you want to walk, you walk. We have not gotten to that stage because there's nothing funny in the Nigerian scenario. There's nothing funny there's nothing funny. There is nothing funny. If we want to fix our country, we have to be serious people. We have to be demanding people. We have to be attentive people. We have to be an agenda-driven people. You know, I don't spare the opposition leaders. I don't spare them. I don't spare them one bit because for me, I feel that I say that these are the most useless set of opposition leaders we've had in decades. They don't even understand this thing that I'm saying. They don't understand the sustenance of agenda. Okay, you don't want to be the one talking. You don't know you're meant to have a war room of young people pushing agenda. Every agenda conversation in Nigeria is organic. And that's why as organic conversation, I'm saying it right now. I don't control people's what people say or what people tweet or what people think. I can't control them. But when you have a group of people that probably look at how these that's why I feel like when you see the Runus, it looks like they have, how do I put it, like they have numbers. It is because they are organized. When you have an organized set of people against a disorganized set of people, the organized set of people, even though they are small, they are fewer in number, we always churn out things than the disorganized set of people, even though they are in their millions. Because the messaging of the organized, especially in the social media times, whereby the algorithm works with the consistency of messaging. If I wake up for morning, what do you feel me to tweet at Arsenal? I go begin to tweet Arsenal. What it concern me? But about those songs will come out, all of them go line up. They are tweeting to attack P2B. You will see them, 100 of them will make the same tweet attacking P2B. It will go viral than we. When I will be P2B supporter, we get millions of P2B followers. Because people have different agendas. That is the media that I'm talking about. Look at how they were consistent with Bring Back Our Girls, consistently with Bring Back Our Girls. All of them carrying placards. All of them pushing their wives to carry placard. Sponsoring their aides to go on social media, on media runs. Talking about it consistently, non-stop. It forced the international media to talk about it. It is how you hold conversations, but we don't have the resources of these people. We don't have the leaders with the insight to run an opposition. So with that, and that's why I'm charging all Nigerians that I come across in my small platform. I'm always charging us that we that have set ourselves apart to try and do opposition, we should not fall into the deep ends of majority of Nigerians that don't even know what is happening. Because I dare you that millions of Nigerians across the street now will be celebrating. Say one army man stand up to Wike. How it will increase the capability of the army is not there. How it will save Nigerian lives is not there. Yesterday, 3 Reverend Fathers were unalived in Kogi State. It was not main news. Yesterday, the popular man from Plateau State, the pastor, the father of faith in Nigeria, the real Daddy G.O., had his first interview in the mainstream media. Who is talking about it today? How many lives do you see people open and talk about that interview? How many tweets have you seen from people tweeting about that interview? Did it not make sense? Or was he just going there to blab? Or were we just using his pictures and his images to get likes and retweets? All those that say, he's meant to have airtime. Why haven't they given him airtime for so long? What's up? They have given him airtime. Why are we not trending in what he said on air? Why are we not talking about what he said on air? Did it not make sense? No. It's not even your fault because we were all distracted with Wike. That's just me opening people's eyes to understand that Wike was a major distraction. Yesterday night, him and that, I'm sad to say that him and that Yerima, and I'm giving people a new hero. They created a new hero for people, Yerima. Automatically, his pictures started trending. When I begin seeing pictures, where he in the Navy, where he did this. Hi, Nigerians. Hi, God. Now, if the guy come out and say anything now, let's go. When I go full up for back, woo! When I don't know who that guy be. When I don't know what thing they do. When I never see him before. Nigerians, I swear to God, I say if I be president of Nigeria, I'm president of Nigeria. If I get bad by there, I go use you to do Baho Bansa. I swear, Nigerians are the easiest people to eat. Nigerians now, we are a nation of magas. If like say they do, our people they do Yahoo, they think they backfire on top the citizens in general. Because next thing now, people don't. I saw somebody tweeting that, hey, this is the kind of person we should do fundraising for. You don't tell us I need money, oh, and I won't begin the donation. I won't begin give up money. Like for real? Next thing now, we'll turn him to a hero. We don't know anything about that young man just because he said, I am, what is it? I'm not a fool. I'm not a fool. I'm not a fool. Camera did the catch up. I'm not a fool. Camera did the catch up. Come on, man. Let's be a serious people. Let's be a serious people. Let's be a serious people. If you think what happened yesterday was just an organic stuff that by mistake it came online, please wake up from your slumber. The faster you wake up, the better for us. And let's go back to the conversation, which is the genocide in Nigeria. Very important to keep that on the front burner because Nigeria, we have a shot at taking our complaints, our pain to the international body. We have a shot of forcing the hands of this government to do what they are meant to do. What they are meant to do is to secure the lives and properties of the citizens. That is the primary duty of every government. Primary duty is security of lives and properties. If you fail at that, you're failed at governance. If you fail at securing the lives of your people and their properties, you're failed at governance. And so, therefore, what we know is that for those, especially for those that are shouting, Trump, come, I'm not, I've insisted that for a long time. I'm not in that bandwagon. But I'm not going to chastise people that are insisting that they want Trump to come because I understand why. Where people that are not yet ready to rise up to our calling. Nigeria is meant to save Nigeria. Nigerians are meant to save Nigeria, but we're not willing. We're not united for that common purpose. So therefore, I know it is a tall task. I'm not expecting that Nigerians can deliver on it, right? So if we are insisting on we want the coming of external forces to help us do the work we're meant to do for ourselves, then it is important we understand that we have to be the trigger point as a people for that conversation to go far. We have to trigger the conversation. Yesterday on this live, we're talking about solutions. I woke up this morning and I saw a couple of tweets with people with the end genocide, and definitely these are people that were on our live yesterday because for me, I love to be proactive and have these conversations. I love to, at the end of the day, guys, okay, this is what we successfully did yesterday. I've seen some people already on this live already that have changed their DPs already to end the genocide in Nigeria now. That is exactly for me being proactive because if we want to stand a chance of salvaging or saving our country from insecurity, from these killer headsmen, from these killer terrorists that have been ravaging the country, if we want to stand a chance, now is the time. There's a very big window. This window is a window that either forces the hands of the government to do that work that they're scared of doing. Somebody was on our live yesterday. She was saying, and she said that Tinubu said he cannot stop it. Cannot stop insecurity because if he stops it, the northern leaders will attack him or something like that. So therefore, it looks like as if he's insinuating like the northern leaders are beneficiary of the insecurity in the north. So therefore, we are not in any time soon seeing the end of the of the insecurity. So for people for the APC government, what they're banking on, what they're hoping on is that Nigerians will move on from the conversation. That's what APC is looking for right now, or waiting for. They know that Nigerians, we don't stay on conversation. They know that normally 72 hours, we don't tire to talk about them. We move on to the next thing. Right? But if we, as a people, can for once, organically, if we as a people can, I'm saying it now because I hope it happens. I can bring out factors of things of how I believe it should have been sustained. And I've said it before, if the opposition were sensible opposition players, if they understood the job of opposition, this conversation, this insecurity is the nail on Tinubu's coffin. This insecurity is the nail on Tinubu's coffin as a president. Literally, you guys understand what I'm saying, right? It is on this hill his administration will either, in fact, we end, because I know he cannot surmount it. But the opposition don't understand this. So we that understand it now, we that are the opposition, we just have to do the hard work. We just have to insist. We just have to be consistent. People that are planning for protests across the globe, diaspora voices should be very, very loud. If you're in a community of group of friends in diaspora, you guys should be planning stuff, talking about how you guys are going to hit the street, show solidarity for Nigerians back home, because the truth of the matter is that if Tinubu solves the insecurity problem, it's a win for his administration and it's a win for Nigerians. I will celebrate him. I'm not even lying. I'm not capping. If Tinubu solves the insecurity, I will celebrate the man. I will clap for him. I will hail him. I will give him his flowers. And I will not judge anybody that votes for him back, because he has done what I don't believe that he will do. That is the truth. That I dislike his administration, how he works, how he does the things. That if he solves this insecurity problem, and we see that 200,000 bandits and terrorists have been unalived, their sponsors have been arrested and have been tried, and they are jailed, or their life imprisonment, or by a firing squad. That is bringing sanity back to Nigeria. That is a giant step. But I know he cannot do it. I know he will not do it. Then the people that want to upset him are not taking advantage of the situation. So we that understand the opportunities that it is that we have right now, we have to understand that I believe that even that this thing is still being talked about today is because America are the ones putting pressure. And I believe that the American pressure will only work in tandem with the reception they get from Nigerians, especially on social media. The cries, consistent cries, you're seeing Nigerians consistently crying, shouting on it on social media. It shows that, oh yes, truly. I'm saying it for those that want Trump to come. I mean, I'm not in that category, but you people that want Trump to come, you people cannot just expect Trump to just come. You people have to understand that the pressure you people will mount on the social media space have to be enormous. That's for people that want Trump to come. For me, I'm just going to give you guys what you guys have to do. If you think you want Trump to come, or you want external help, you have to keep amplifying the voices of the victims. You have to keep amplifying the voices of the activities of these terrorists. You have to keep amplifying the inadequacies of this government. You take it as a hobby and as a job consistently. That is exactly how Palestinians got their own. That every country rose up and say, Israel, enough is enough. It's because people were consistently for years. If you're in the West, if you're in the Western world, you know what I'm saying. Staging protests, making flyers. You see people on their windows, they'll put Palestine flag across Western countries. If you're in the West, you know what I'm saying is true. Consistently, they were on this message. If we and with our Nigerians, we have this population, we have the numbers, but are we going to make use of it? Is the question I'm asking today. If we do make use of it, then it can justify those that want Trump to come. Trump can say, yes, I've heard the call of Nigerians. Nigerians are crying. Nigerians want me to come, and they will come. But not the people will now sit down and keep quiet and waiting for Trump to come. Trump go do bad deal with Tinubu. As I told people since, I say, don't expect anything. Okay, see my brother say, I was in France and there was a protest on the street for Palestine. In France. In France. That is how you get international, the international community to buy into your cause. Many people in the West, they don't get work, they don't get job, they don't get anything that happen for them. They're just looking for the next protest to put head. Alaye. They don't see when I green and white flags with picture, billboard. Hey, they're on the line. They say, they go chook head. Some go buy them. From there, they go begin. You go see begin sales every day. You go see. They're gonna call your phone. Hey, are you not coming on the protest tomorrow? They're not gonna call your phone. You're gonna say, you like Nigeria pass me. That is how it is here. But if we just sit down and fold our hands and are waiting for a miracle, Nigerians, we sabi like miracle. We sabi like miracle. Now why pastors plenty pass and churches plenty pass factories for the country? Because we like everything easy, easy, easy. We want our redemption to be easy. We want everything to be free. Nigeria. Kai! May God help us. Oh, my people, more than request Michael, make we begin talk, I beg. Mr. Franny, come in here. It's oh my goodness. But please, I want to say this one more time before I open up the show. If you really thought that Wike stunt, because they'll still bring more stunts ahead. If we can maintain this conversation, I am telling you, you will see more dramas. You will see more dramas. They know that Nigerians we love attention. They will keep giving us. I fell for the one where they talk say terrorists, they fight terrorists on top water. I fell for that scam. When I don't see that one, Boko Haram and ISWAP. They say Boko Haram versus ISWAP on top water. Person carry camera, the video. Say they shoot us, we shoot them. Person carry camera, they inside that boat where they shoot in the video. Can't put that online. They are just trying to water down this incident because honestly speaking, on this hill lies the Tinubu's presidency. If they survive this period, if they survive this thing that's happening right now without solving the problems, if they survive this period without solving the problem of insecurity in Nigeria, we as a people, we have failed. If they survive, if this government survive this issue, that insanity returns back to our social media space and Ronu bigots resume back their work of tribalism. Because what they are doing right now is to try to change the conversation, then muddy the waters, then take us back to where we have a very toxic social media space. That's what Tinubu is trying to do right now. Because right now, as it is right now, the agenda of tribalism, dividing Nigerians, is not working. It's not how they wanted it to pan out. For them, they are paid people that will be pushing bigotry and tribalism up until the next elections. They have their army of bigots that they have armed, they have trained just to be doing bigotry till the next elections, because for them, we cannot go into that elections united. We cannot go into that elections talking about issues. We cannot go to that election and the conversation will be let's have a conversation, a serious conversation based on the achievements of this government or the inadequacies of this government. No, the next election should be an election of supremacy, Ronu supremacy. That is exactly the kind of atmosphere. But right now, this particular agenda of this genocide, they did not see it coming. It is a cog in their wheel of progress. So they are going to do everything possible to make sure that they dilute these genocide conversations, because when they do it and they sprinkle the air with different distractions, they can automatically return us back to where they know how to play. So for us that means that I'm enjoying the sanity of social media right now. I don't want to return back to where I'll be having this conversation now on this live, and you'll be seeing people writing different. You people nowadays to write now in the comment. Those people that don't those animals will be typing nonsense, insult and insult and insult. You know, just be saying, you know how toxic these guys are. So for us to continue to have this, enjoy this semblance of sanity on our social media space, and that we can hope that, because from January next year, campaign don't start. I want you guys to understand, next year is the year of campaigning. So from next year, that we can start having serious conversations that water down to governance, asking hard questions, asking real questions. When we start having such conversations, I will be at peace as a people. But we know people that will not be happy. We know people that will not want such conversations. So for them, this window has to close. So if you're a wise person or a smart person, you know what hurts your enemy. You're in a battle with your enemy. You know what hurts your enemy the most. I expect any smart person or any wise person to use the ammunition to its fullest. We have to up the ante. We have to up the ante of this genocide in Nigeria. We have to up the ante of insecurity conversation in Nigeria. It has to be mainstream. It has to be mainstream, guys. It has to, I don't know how to emphasize on this. It should be the only thing we are talking about. My money, please mute. Please, guys, please. It should be the only thing we are talking about. I plead with you guys, please. I don't know how. It is not interesting. It is not an interest. It's not a conversation that will make you laugh or you catch fun from it. But please, I honestly inside me believe that if we can sustain this conversation that it is mainstream, because when we're talking about the genocide, you cannot say a Ronu bandit come out and say, go back to your state or go back. No, you won't see such conversations when we're talking about insecurity in the country, because everywhere is amply affected. And if you won't talk about insecurity in my state or in my region, it is still an indictment on this government on the government that they support. So this is a hill that we should be building on. Why it is a hill they will die on. I hope we understand these things. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. I said today's show is not going to be a long one because tomorrow we'll be having the violence space. So if you are joining us for the first time, you're welcome. Please, guys, you know we have a target of 100K likes. So please, guys, power tap. Let's power tap and get our numbers up. And if you're joining us, if you're on X, YouTube, guys, please repost the live, share the live. Very, 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 very important. Let me open up the floor. My brother will be for president. Obi, good evening. How are you doing today? Obi for president, can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Is this the first time of you speaking on this live?
Nah, I don't talk before now.
I think it's your second time.
I don't talk before.
Welcome, my brother.
How far now?
I did, Jerry. Good evening. Welcome.
Now my colleague said they won't ask of you the other day. You don't get one new obedient to.
For where?
My colleague now for work.
Hey, my regards.
If I drive go work every night, would they listen to your show every night? If I drive go work.
Hi, God bless that person.
Yeah, so as you always talk now, like you always say, Nigeria matter no dey finish, and the thing is, this man understands that the power of propaganda. He knows how to execute it perfectly well. Can't even lie. The whole day I wasn't even tweeting about the whole genocide thing. What was I even doing? I was tweeting about NFL fraud. That's to tell you how bastardized the whole institution is. Like, he just keeps us busy. it can keep us distracted the whole week, the whole month, and before you know it, his 4 years is up. And before you know it, he has started campaigning again. And to be honest, Niger matter can be so overwhelming, but the truth is, for us to salvage Nigeria, it boils down to we as a people, all of us. We all have to put all hands on deck. We need to stay on business, because not even the opposition or politicians can save us. We just have to be consistent and stand on business. I'm go prepare for work, Joe. That's just a little I wanted to contribute.
Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you. See, even that Super Eagles conversation is even a mainstream conversation, but
that one is a topic for another day.
It's a topic for another day, honestly speaking, But I just
the whole fraud going on there is crazy. Since 2019, these boys have not been paid. Since 2019,
insane.
Those are retired. It's just crazy.
Insane conversations. The country is running on autopilot. Yeah, and that's for me. It still shows the lack of leadership from this government, because everything is from the top. Everything is from the top. Everything. People that tell you that focus on the municipal part. No, it's from the top, because if I'm in charge of a parastatal that I know that my organ are thief, the palm sec na thief, auditor na thief. Everybody, there's no check and balance.
And he knows how to keep us distracted. He just knows how to use propaganda at the right time and when to use it. That's just the thing with this man.
Do you know the kind of I just imagine most time the kind of Tinubu strategic group, his strategic teams meetings. I just imagine how they'll be. What can keep them out of from talking? This one will it work? This one will not work. This one will work. So I just imagine how these guys will sit back and be planning how to make Nigerians not focus on our reality.
That's why he's a master strategist.
That's why they call him a master strategist. Exactly. That is why they call him the master strategist. And Nigerians will also outperform that guy. We have to be strategic as a people. Unfortunately, the case is not. I'm done complaining about the opposition. All I do now is just to yap them.
Nah, the opposition is dead.
It's a dead opposition. It's a dead opposition. Atiku have not uttered one word. One. All.
I don't even have a problem with Atiku. It's just Pio, to be honest.
No, Pio have totally disappointed me. I'm not even hiding that one. I said it last week and I said it again. Like, Pio has disappointed me. Anybody think
if it's the
people around him are a bunch of they don't know anything. I'm not even going to lie. People around him don't know anything. It's painful. I'm saying this, but it's the truth. It's the truth. You have
I had a back and forth with Morris. And all he was saying was trust Pio. I'm like, yeah, we trust Pio, but this is not about trust. He needs to do the right things. He needs to do what he needs to do. It's not just about trusting him. We trust him, yes, that's why we're following him. But he needs to do the right things. Things that needs to be done should be done at the right time as well.
They don't understand the power of timing, the urgency of timing.
Timing matters.
It matters a whole lot. It matters a whole lot. It matters a whole lot. There's no reason why you should not be. You can't grant international.
Travel now. Why they use those opportunities? They grant interviews, or he travels around all the time. So why is he not using those opportunities?
Yeah. But I've aired my view. I've said it. I've kept quiet. I'm just calling all of them out together. All of them out there. For me, when it comes to this particular issue, they have been so shambolic in their reactions, so shambolic in the way they have handled this, that this conversation is still being talked about right now. It's not because of what they have. They have not done anything. You hear people say, but he used to talk about it before. No, talking about it before was Renan Mokri not talking about it before? Renan Mokri was talking about insecurity and the genocide before. So should I now take Renan? It is your actions now that matters a lot. Your silence or your inactions matters a whole lot at this point in time. That this conversation has not gained weight internationally because the opposition is useless. By now, I'm supposed to say opposition leaders we don't come for CNN or their spokesmen on CNN, on BBC, on Fox News. Fox News will jump on any opposition leader that's on Nigeria today. All of them are just, they still do local champion. They do local politics with Tinubu.
The spokesmen, I don't even think they carry that much weight as well. Because for me, like person like Nana Kaziri, she's been quiet as well. And
there's a reason why she's been quiet now. There's some things I don't want to say here. There's some things I will not say in public. There's a reason why she's quiet. So when I say I'm disappointed with you, I know I'm saying I'm disappointed with you. There's so many things I'm not about the politics. I don't even care about it. My own is just about when it comes to the governance aspect, I trust him. I cannot even I trust him when it comes to government. But when it comes to all these things I meant to do that will get him to power, Pio is really falling my hand. I'm not even hiding it. I'm not hiding it. He doesn't understand the intricacies of the politics. I don't want to say much because that's the thing. Saddam, he never won any election before. Yes, I never won any election before. I can only say what I see or what I feel that should be done. I can only say that. And if you truly like the man as I do, you will tell him these things. I've said a whole lot to him personally, myself. I'm not even going to come out and say, yeah, personally, I've said some things and I'm like, man, he doesn't see the way we see it. He doesn't see the way we see it. It's unfortunate. He doesn't see the way he doesn't understand the effect or the use of international media. He doesn't understand. I'm wondering, like, you can insult Tinubu for morning tonight on Arise TV. He doesn't freaking care. He doesn't care. You can call him out on Arise TV. You can call him out on. He doesn't care because he controls the Nigerian mainstream media. He controls what is being written on Vanguard. He controls what is being written on Sun News. He controls all those things. Yeah, why he does not control is
complicit now. They are all complicit.
You understand? The media is complicit.
They are all in his pockets.
No, but he doesn't understand that he has to take this. You have to take the conversation to if me and you if I fight you and I know say two blow and I go knock you out. Why am I going to give you one blow? What Tinubu needs is double blow, which is international media. And consistent. I said this and I said this year alone, I said, an opposition leader, you should have been on CNN like 4 or 5 times this year. Yeah. You can't tell me anything. I will never agree. You tell him I will not agree. I will not agree. Nobody can convince me why PO. I know that what pains me a lot is that I'm not a sycophant. I say it all the time that if PO was president today and this nonsense is happening now, people will hate me. And that's why I'm happy that nobody's paying me. I take out my time and everything. I'm doing it by the grace of God. It's not like I have extra or something. I just do because I believe that Nigeria has to work. If PO comes out as president, I would attack him like people go. They wonder, so I'm not be the promote PO because for me, you have to deliver on the job. You have to do the work, and that's exactly how it is in the opposition right now. You have to do the work of opposition. You're not doing it. It's unfortunate that I said there is no excuse as opposition leader that you're not on international media 4 or 5 times a year, at least. Just do that one. He said people that are in Guangzhou in Sudan. So how will they see it? Do they care? They don't do that. I'm like, you don't even understand the optics.
You have to hit up the politics.
There's something called optics. It's not about whether people in Meduguri or people that are in Agulu we see that interview. It's not about them. It's about the optics.
I think he doesn't understand that yet.
He's still doing the politics this what do they call them? Local business. B2B marketing. This is not it. This is not state elections. This is federal elections. You're fighting up. You're up against a well-structured mercenary. that controls the media. You don't have the resources that they have. You don't have the wherewithal that they have. You don't have the reach that they have. One thing you have that they don't have is goodwill. And an army of Nigerians are ready to die on your case. That is what you have. Then you maximize what you have.
The army is standby.
The army is just standby. Many of them are already even getting tired of the whole stuff. Many people don't put on for them.
It showed clearly in this Anambra election. It showed clearly.
Many people are tired.
PO's vote is just for PO and nobody else.
Many people are tired.
But he has to do the work, to be honest. He has to do the work.
It's so frustrating, honestly speaking. I'm like, come on, man. I try my best within my reach to keep the patience up. Give me a reason why this the obedient movement have not been structured till today. What is the reason that up until now they're still doing interim chairman after how many, close to 2 years plus or a year plus? Why wouldn't they have an obedient convention? When you ask, these are things that I just don't want. I don't want to change our topic, but honestly speaking, I'm disappointed with the opposition. I'm with my heart, I'm saying it. I'm disappointed in the opposition. They are not standing up for Nigerians at this point in time. They are meant to be audible, very, 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 very audible, speaking out on these problems. Because one PO interview on CNN, BBC, Al Jazeera, Fox News, one of his interview, we turn everything around.
Everywhere we hit up, trust me.
One. But we are asking for it. You will now see psychophants. You now come out with that. Oh my God.
I say we would attack PO.
Make una go to attack him. I beg. I give people. If people attack him, they say attend that. Say Saddam send you. He needs to step up. I don't these psychopaths around to say no. He has been going to IDP camps. He has been going to IDP camps. They haven't Reno Omokri been going to IDP camps before. Haven't Reno Omokri been going to IDP camps before? I better go prepare for work, Jerry. Prepare for work. We'll keep this conversation. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. Thank you. My mom, Money, how far now? Money, hey, Money want to speak to you on. Money, what provoked you? My minister of likes. No, make I'll do that. I don't know what's happening to my network. I don't know that they have attacked my TikTok. Money, can you hear me? Honestly speaking, I don't know. This life is creating. I don't know what I should. I'll mute you. I'm trying to unmute you. They say service unavailable. Please try again later. So you try and unmute yourself, please.
Hello, Saddam. Can you hear me?
Mickey.
You can hear me, right?
I can hear you. My page is just.
It's from Money's side. It's from Money, not your side.
No, from my side also because I am. Can you see the topic of today?
Yes.
What's the topic?
Insecurity in Nigeria.
That's the one showing on the topic.
Yes.
No, you see. I've changed the topic since, but it's not reflecting on my page since.
Because I found the one that say when I see the topic, I say, I yesterday topic is this now.
Yes, I put insecurity in Nigeria. I put plus Wike distraction here now. I'm seeing it there, but it's not showing.
Okay.
And I'm trying to unmute. So I'm not in control. And let me see.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, finally.
Yes. Can you hear me now? Oh, okay. Saddam. Oh boy. I'm not gonna yap you. I'm not gonna yap you.
Can you hear the clap I'm sending?
Say again, I can't hear the clap.
Hi. Oh, something's wrong with this TikTok today.
I can't hear the clap. I can hear your voice now, but not the clap. Anyway, it's okay, don't worry. That's technology. Technology is amazing when it works, but it's horrible when it doesn't work. It sucks when it doesn't work. Anyway, Saddam Pele, I feel you. I feel your pain.
And that's why I have to join you guys on these streets. You know, I've been that quiet person. I'm that little fly on the wall on all the spaces. I just go there, I keep quiet, I listen. But like I've told some people, when my brother Dele Farutini did this program, he says, "Where are the elders?" And I was having a shower, and that really got to me. Because at 55, no matter how you look at it, they'll look at us as elders. And this sort of things cannot be happening, and I'll be one of those that keep quiet. And as a Yoruba girl, they say, old person know the day market, where small picking hair come bend. You have to help the woman and say, "Hey, my darling, come, let me adjust this baby's head for you." So that is the situation we find ourselves now in Nigeria. That everybody needs to start talking. We can't leave it for just one person, all right?
Please, money, just people are saying that someone is saying that they can't hear you, but I can hear her. Sasha Boo, can any other person hear her, please?
I don't know what's going on tonight.
I can hear you. Go on.
So it's only the person that is on the stage this way that can hear me.
BBC celebration, can you hear her?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Money, nobody can hear you.
This is crazy.
Money, drop and come back. Drop and come back.
And I'm muted. Do you want to mute me and unmute me again?
Drop and come back.
Drop and come back. Drop me. Can you drop me?
Okay, let me drop you.
Okay, try and drop me and see.
Please come back. So, guys, you could not hear her when she was speaking. Oh my God! I might have to. TikTok, can I, guys? Can I restart this live?
I think you should restart it.
Let me restart the live, guys. But for my people on X, you guys just stay with me. Guys, I'll restart the live now.
Restart, then we'll join immediately.
We'll lose the likes. So we'll lose the likes. Una go tap am. Una go tap am. I want to see the comments. Una go tap am. Una go tap am. May I restart the live? Okay. Should I start it? I want to do it. I want to see the how many people that. Okay, you will tap. Let me restart it. Let me restart. Guys, just let's end and start. TikTok, what's happening with you guys now? I can't even go live again on TikTok. Something is wrong, since I reported my page.
Traditional rulers. Today is November.
I can't even go live on TikTok, so I might just have to continue from X here. I'll probably end the live.
Finally, don't happen.
Hey guys. Your goal will expire in 4 hours. All right, guys. I think we will have to stop the live now and probably come back tomorrow for the violence space. I'm trying to go back live on TikTok and it is not connecting. So I don't know whether it's a network stuff or probably my page. I don't know if my page is even visible. Let me see if my page is visible on TikTok. Something went wrong. Try again. Something is wrong somewhere. I don't know if it's TikTok from where I am or something is wrong somewhere. Something's wrong somewhere. All right, guys. And I cannot bring speakers up from here. I can't bring speakers up from here. So I'm just going to shut the live down right now. We'll be back tomorrow for the violence space. Please, 8 p.m. Nigerian time tomorrow. Violence space. We'll be back. Thank you all for coming out tonight. It's not my fault. I hope you guys can see it's not my fault. I can't go back live on TikTok. Please, I'll see you guys tomorrow. God bless you all and have a great night. Thank you. I should try to restart my network. Let me see. Okay, let me try that. Let me try that. Let me try that. Let me try that and see. Let me start my network and see. Son of Man is not going through. I'm using a very powerful Wi-Fi. Guys, let's just leave it tomorrow, please. I'll come back here again tomorrow, please. Bear with me. This is glitch. I'll see you guys tomorrow. God bless you guys. Good night. Have a great night rest.